In this video, I'm going to make LEGO Minecraft sets super detailed. From something as bland as this to this. So without further ado, let's take a look at the first set. This is the Swamp Adventure, and it was the smallest set of the 2023 wave. And because this set was really cheap, you could tell there was little effort put into the design, and people bought this set more because of the minifigures, like the exclusive frog and the return of the slime. But let's change that. I'm gonna remake this set so that people buy it because of the set itself and not just the minifigs. Starting with this base over here. Now right off the bat, this was really complicated to build because every single block has to be textured, even the base blocks. And this base is pretty fragile because most of this base is just connected with one stud only, which can be easily broken if it's held by less fragile hands. Like, I would literally be crying if someone like Omni-Man picked this thing up without knowing how fragile it is. Now that the base is fully finished, let's tile off the lowest part of this whole mock, which is the water part. I gave it more texture by using a mix of trans dark blue and regular blue tiles to make it look like the water's flowing. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I did a pretty good job representing that. Next, I built some grass blocks by sprinkling a bit of light bluish gray studs all over this base. Then adding some dark green and reddish brown tiles on top of everything. Next, let's remake the mangrove tree. The official one looks so dumb, so this is gonna need a huge makeover. I'm talking the roots, the leaves, and the logs. And lastly, I added the leaves of the tree. Now let's add the little details that were included in the original set. Now I really don't know what this is here. It really looks like a slime ball, but just for the sake of this being accurate, I'll just put a tadpole piece instead. Now finally, let's add the minifigs. This looks so much better than the official set compared. The next set we have in this video is the Skeleton Dungeon. Now I really like this set because of the play features, but if you take a closer look at it, you could kind of tell it's really bland. You know, it's missing a lot of textures, but you know, it's a LEGO set and they have to make the set on a budget, or else it would be like $300 for an accurate version of this set. So it can't be that accurate. So that's going to be my job, spending $300 worth of parts on a remake of mine that I'm probably going to destroy in the next 2 hours when I'm done filming this. Update. I was right. I did destroy 2 hours after I recorded this video. Now let's finish the base and start building on it. Now let's tile most of the build off. Right now as I'm editing, my fingers still burn after placing all these studs for the cobblestone. This is the cobblestone and mossy cobblestone design, by the way, if you guys are curious. Now let's build the dungeon walls. There's a little bit of stone in here, so this is how I built it. I had to remove the skeleton spawning plate feature because this set literally has exposed circular plates on there. And that is a huge no-no in the Minecraft community, except for the stone cutter. Now let's build the cave section of this set, starting with this clay layer, which I honestly didn't change at all because clay looks really smooth in game, and this is exactly what I went for. But what is not smooth and simple is this waterfall design I made. This is actually a sideways technique where I mixed in a bunch of normal blue plates with these trans blue plates that actually form a waterfall effect. Now let's build the lush cave section, accompanied with the top half of the dripstone cave. Now this dripstone part is going to be really tricky to recreate in block accurate form because as you can see, there are some upside down dripstone over here, and you could see that it's accompanied by a play feature, and you could see that the play feature makes the whole thing half a plate taller than everything else. So I came up with this really good solution using tiles. So as you can see, the upside down dripstone part has 2 tiles sticking out, and the rest of the module has an opening for these tile sections to go inside. Yeah, it's on there. That's pretty cool. Now that the module is complete, let's add all the minifigs and items. I made this custom chest and custom spawner because the original ones look a little too bulky. Let's complete the dripstone cave by giving it some drip. This looks really good and all, but just check out the back. This is how it looks next to the official set. As you can see, there is so much added to the remake. The last set I'm gonna be making accurate in this video is the Bastion. This set is great, although it lacks a lot of things. It's called the Bastion, but it barely has a Bastion in this set. It's mainly just a big lava pool, and it's missing a lot of texture. So let me fix that. Let's now build the giant lava pool. Now let's build around the lava pool. There's a little soul sand section, and that's where I ran into my first problem. I barely have any dark brown, so this isn't as detailed as every block in this remake, but I guess it's okay because this thing's barely visible. But anyways, let's get back to building this little bastion section. Next, let's do the warp forest and the basalt delta. Just in case you guys were wondering, for the warped nylium, I did some kind of checkerboard design with studs and plates and put a tile in turquoise over it. And for the basalt, I used this 2x2 Technic brick and put a mixture of tiles, studs, and 1x2 plates between each one of them to give it a cracked look. Now let's build the final piece of this bastion to finish the module. There are some stairs in this bastion part, so I made this really clever snot technique. And finally, let's add the details and the minifigs. So this was me making LEGO Minecraft sets more detailed. Make sure to comment down below which set was your favorite as a remake, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to not miss future uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when I turn my tax bill into a LEGO set.